Leadership is not a title, it's a mindset. It is not something you wait to be handed down to you like an inheritance. Nor is it something that can be bestowed upon you by a certificate, a degree, or a position. Leadership is a decision, a conscious choice to rise above mediocrity and embrace responsibility. It is a commitment to think differently, to see solutions where others see problems, and to influence others by the way you live, not just by the words you speak. Many people spend their lives waiting for permission to lead. They think they need a promotion, a title, or an official recognition before they can step into leadership. But leadership doesn't begin with a position, it begins with a conviction. Some of the greatest leaders in history never held an office or carried a title, yet their influence reshaped the world. Consider a young shepherd boy named David. Before he became king, he was tending sheep in the wilderness. No one saw him as a leader, yet he carried the mindset of one. When a lion came to attack his flock, he didn't wait for someone in authority to give him instructions. He took responsibility. When a bear threatened his sheep, he didn't say, "That's not my problem." He took action. And when Goliath stood before the armies of Israel, though he was not a soldier, though he had no official rank, though he was just a boy, he stepped forward with the mindset of a leader. You see, leadership is not about where you stand on the ladder of success. It's about the mentality you carry wherever you are. A janitor with a leadership mindset will inspire those around him, while a CEO without it will fail to move people. Leadership is the ability to see beyond the present circumstances and take initiative where others hesitate. It is about responsibility, not recognition. The world is full of people who want the benefits of leadership but are unwilling to embrace the burden. They want the applause, the influence, and the respect, but they do not want the weight of responsibility. True leaders, however, are different. They do not wait for opportunities, they create them. They do not wait for instructions, they take initiative. They do not complain about the state of things, they work to change them. This is why leadership is never defined by how many people follow you, but by how you choose to think and act. Leadership is about vision. It's about having the ability to see beyond what is to what could be. It is about seeing yourself not as a passive observer of life, but as an active participant. Someone who carries solutions within them. History is proof that titles do not make leaders. Jesus never held a government office, yet his leadership changed the course of history. Martin Luther King Jr. was not a president, yet his dream led a movement. Nelson Mandela spent decades in prison, yet his mindset as a leader never wavered, and when the time came, he led South Africa into a new era. The difference between those who lead and those who follow is not birthright, luck, or position. It is mindset. You must decide right now that you are a leader. Not someday in the future, not when someone validates you, not when conditions are perfect, but today. You must embrace the mentality that says, I am responsible for the impact I make on this world. I will think differently. I will see solutions. I will take action. And when you do, you will discover something extraordinary. Leadership was never about position. It was always about purpose.